Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another. Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another Etheria restart video, and big news dropping overnight last night from the dev team. We got almost exactly what we wanted from yesterday's video. We wanted lines of communication open back up. They're open back up. Now, I actually asked for more of a video response. We got it in the form of a Discord official post. Hey, I'll take it. At least the dev team is talking to us directly and not through a community manager or something like that. And the compensation that I wanted, we got exactly that, plus quite a bit more. So let me tell you how I feel about those things. Let's open up the Discord right here. Please ignore all the missing, I got a lot of red circles over there on my, I'm getting pinged by a lot of people. Anyway, let's go through this. So first of all, the first post, this dropped just before midnight my time. They just talk about the balance changes that they're bringing to the game and bringing a little bit more schedule and structure to that, which I think is good. It says, to provide a more stable and predictable gaming experience, we have decided that major balance adjustments, including characters, equipment, and core gameplay, will be strictly scheduled during the fixed window between the end of an RTA season and the start of a new one. This means that during an ongoing season, they will avoid large-scale balance changes that impact core gameplay, except for emergency fixes for critical bugs. Great. So if we know that in between seasons we can expect some tweaks, some adjustments to the game, that's fine, as long as that comes with some way of our accounts managing those. More on that here in a minute. This will allow for everyone to engage in competitive play progression and planning in a stable environment. Good. Okay, my one thing there is if they are going to do nerfing of major characters or core balance gameplay changes, however the hell they want to say it, of major characters, we do need a reset for those. Just give a reset a season or something like that. So because you need a roster in this game to be competitive in RTA, especially once you get to a certain rank where there's pre-bans and at pick bans, and you have to have a big roster to be competitive. So being able to move resources from a nerfed character to a new character or something like that would be helpful. Maybe we'll get that, maybe we won't, but they are going to put these on a schedule and avoid any more surprise gigantic nerfs. That's nice. Okay. Blessings galore event optimization. Weird ass thing to call this, but look, people have been mad, and I'm gonna just go ahead and say this. People have been mad because in the beta, week 2, we had blessings galore. The beta was 3 weeks long. Many people were saying, well, that means in week 2 of launch, we're gonna get blessings galore, so I'm gonna save all my energy pots and use them then, and I'm gonna get a whole bunch of character EXP. Look, there was no guarantee that blessings galore was in week 2, and I don't, maybe somebody was saying that there was. We knew blessings galore is a mechanic in the game, but if you've been saving your energy pots for a really long time, you are getting good news at least. So here's that news. We've been closely monitoring your enthusiasm for the blessings galore event and appreciate your valuable suggestions provided during the testing phase. Oh, yeah. Your enthusiasm. People be wanting this event is what they're saying. Anyway, after carefully listening to your feedback, we've decided to launch an exclusive Blessings Galore event. This means it's a one-time thing, an exclusive Blessings Galore event. And they spelled it wrong, but it is what it is. This event is set to start on June 21st. So June 21st, let me pull up my little calendar here. June 21st is going to be Saturday. So it's going to start on Saturday. Investigation, threshold, and GP outpost. So character EXP, module drops, and character skill level materials will have double drop rates. Look, I'm going to be a little bit, maybe some people will disagree with this, but that character EXP day might be the most important day if you're trying to build a whole bunch of characters, because it feels awful to farm character EXP on not a double drop day. Also, remember, there are summons that can drop in there. There are ascension materials that can drop in there. There are rare little prizes that drop in there. So if you get one summon drop on a normal run, you'll get 2 on these runs. So if you're saving energy pots, I would blow most of my load on investigation day and then throw the rest at threshold. GP Outpost feels pretty farmable on normal days to me. That's just my advice. And then they say they apologize for the miscommunication and all of that, whatever. And they give a code. The code is a good code. You get 1 mental stamina energy pot, a 10 pull, and 200,000 Etheria coins, all things which we need. In fact, I will do my poll with that at the end of this video. So we'll get to see that happen. Now, that by itself wasn't enough. And I think you can see 3 hours later, they come out with this post. And this is where the community feedback mattered. Like, they would have probably released a statement like this at some point anyway, just addressing changes and stuff. But there has been a lot of pushback about people who feel like they've invested the rarest materials in the game into essentially wasted characters. And that's where this next post is the most important one. And I'm glad I didn't make this video at midnight last night when the only post was the first one, because I would have been a little bit upset. Instead, we get the really good news, which it says, "Dear Hyperlinkers, after carefully considering player feedback, we acknowledge that the primary request is for a reset option for the affected animuses. Abso-freaking-lutely, that's the primary request. We're preparing to revamp the Animus reconfiguration event on Monday, June 16th, tomorrow. So tomorrow you have a chance to fix your account. In fact, I'll do a whole video on what I'm going to do to fix my account, and that can maybe help y'all like fix yours. So I'm going to go through all of that. You get 3 resets, which is plenty. 3 reset. I was hoping for like 1 or 2. We're getting 3. That's a huge win. The first reset is free. The other ones cost hydro crystals, whatever. The entire event will last 7 days. So don't save these things. You have a week starting tomorrow to get those resets in. And personally, like, I am super duper excited about that. Like, I think it's a huge W by the dev team here. I've seen some folks who have said, like, I don't know, they wanted more. Like, here's what I have to say about all that. And before I do my poll, let me address this. Look, it's a new game. There's going to be people who, there's always people like this in games. And I talk about this every time a new game comes out. They're here. Some people are here for like 2 weeks max. And they're just going to start looking for reasons to quit. And any sort of drama, any sort of negative thing, they're like, well, dev team sucks. They don't listen to players. This game's crap. I'm out of here. And they're just looking for that reason. If you love this game, if you like this game, don't follow those people out the door. Look, if you don't want to play, don't play. Duh, it's a freaking video game. Do whatever you want. But like, there are people that are only going to be here for like a week because it's just not their game. Fine. Some of those people need a reason to quit. Let them have their reason, whatever. And then remember, there's also some content creators out there that migrate heavily from game to game who are also looking to, and I'm not hating here, and I'm definitely not calling anybody out because this is their profession, it's their job. But if the way you get views is find new game, make tier list and pull videos for new game, make initial guides for new game, then make drama videos that lead to big video about how you're quitting game, and then rinse and repeat for like all these new games that come out that like aren't Hoyo games, because those are kind of endless drama videos for a lot of these people. Don't follow those people out the door anyway, because they were always going to leave once the sponsorship money ran out. So I'm just tossing that out into the air as well. Again, not hating on those people because they do bring a lot of eyes to the game. They are a necessary part of the ecosystem, but keep that in mind. Okay, let's collect my mail rewards here. 10 pull stabilizer, 200,000 coins. Need all of that. And good news, this is probably going to be an SSR because I got my Holden already. I'm actually not pulling for Hoyon. Maybe I'll get her right here. I'm deep into the soft pity. I'm 21 pulls away from hard pity on the standard banner. Let's hit a 10 pull right here and go yellow. Okay. We're going to do the 3 regular summons too. I still need, by the way, train conductor boy Obel. Don't have him yet. I have almost every other SR character fully duped out. I have not seen an Obel, which is almost hard to believe. Like, it's almost hard to believe. We're going to get 1 SSR and nothing else. Wow. Okay, I got 3 standard pulls or 3 single pulls to do. I'll tell you what. We're going to get an SSR in this video. I have 11 pulls until I'm guaranteed one. Let's hit a regular summon. Done. Okay, just needed 1 single. I'll save the other ones. All right, here we go. Lily. My account doesn't have a Lily. That's so close. It's so close, you guys. It's almost spelled the same way. Gosh dang it. At least I got a new character, right? At least I got a new character. Oh man, like, you want to know really how to fix your account? Go get freaking Lily. Anyway, all right, thank y'all for watching. Have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Peace.